the Trump administration, which is, as we know, it is demonstrably like full of people who are cheaters and liars and things like that. But now they're protecting companies who are also lying to their customers and cheating their customers out of money. So from NPR, it says the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau on Thursday dropped 5 major legal cases it had underway, including a big lawsuit against Capital One, marking a major reversal for an agency that had pursued aggressive action against financial institutions accused of wrongdoing during the Biden administration. So here are some of the investigations that have been dropped. Capital One was accused of cheating millions of banking customers out of more than $2 billion in interest. Heights Finance was accused of loan churning practices that harvested hundreds of millions of dollars in costs and fees. Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency was accused of collecting on student loans discharged in bankruptcy and sending false information to credit reporting companies. Rocket Homes accused of providing incentive to real estate agents and brokers who steered home buyers towards its loans. And Vanderbilt Mortgage and Finance was accused of trapping people in risky loans for manufactured homes. And the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, with Russell Vogt as the temporary leader, dismissed these cases without prejudice, which means that they cannot be refiled. So it's never going to be a thing again, right? It's not going to come back up. They've weakened the CFPB however they can with all of these firings, and we're just beginning now to see the effects of this. Here is a headline from USA Today. It says thousands of consumer complaints have gone unanswered now after Trump has purged the CFPB. So Senator Elizabeth Warren is speaking out on behalf of all this, on behalf of the people, all the customers that have been screwed over by companies like this. She said, literally, while you've been sitting here and you've been talking about the importance of following the law, we get the news that the CFPB is dropping lawsuits against companies that are cheating American families or alleged to be cheating American families. Warren said, it seems to me the timing of that announcement is designed to embarrass you and to show exactly who is in charge of this agency right now. It is Elon Musk and his little band of hackers. And that is very succinctly put by Elizabeth Warren. As we know, she is usually on the side of the American people and the workers, and especially people who are victimized by predatory corporations and companies who are obviously taking advantage of the American people. And the fact that the Trump administration is now saying we don't even need to investigate these cases or these alleged cases where they have been cheating the American people out of their money, out of their time, whatever it is, whatever their resource is, it is very distressing because it is only going to help to empower these companies and this kind of bad behavior in the future. Jordan, what do you make of this?
Yes, it's getting even worse. CNBC reported this morning, and we're going to cover it on hour 2 tonight.
Yeah,
they're planning on shutting the CFPB down entirely. There's new reporting that shows they're planning on laying off all employees and shuttering the agency entirely. So dismissing all of these cases was step 1. Then it's just gutting it, laying everyone off, and corporations have a free pass to go back and just screw over consumers. Let's talk about what exactly they're doing. It is big banks who want to charge people high fees and interest rates. They want to charge overdraft fees again. They want to slap on all those ridiculous fees on concert and event tickets. I mean, we had this national conversation over the past couple of years. People were fed up with a monopoly, Live Nation and Ticketmaster, slapping ridiculous fees on concert tickets that in some cases were like 60 to 70% of the sticker price. For what? Just so they can profit off of you. Like, do we care about inflation or not? Do we care about people being able to make ends meet or not? Because I thought Trump ran a campaign based on addressing people's material needs and the cost of living. We all knew it was bogus, but now we're seeing it play out because one of the first things he's doing, his first 2 months in office, it's, hey, big banks, Wall Street, giant corporations, monopolies, go, it's open season. Screw these people over. We don't care about them. We don't care about their financial well-being. All we care about is your bottom line and your ability to return on investment for your shareholders.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it makes sense though, right? I didn't know that they were planning to shut down the CFPB entirely, but it makes sense because if they don't have any cases that they're working on, then what is the point of them? Which is shut them down as part of this whole movement to make the government more efficient. So if there's nobody there working on any cases, then we don't need them at all. It is very distressing. It's also a little confusing for the people who still support this administration and the work that Elon Musk is doing, because this is something, consumer protections, that's you, that's most Americans, right? That is anyone who has ever bought anything ever, anyone who has a bank account, anyone who has any kind of subscription service to bigger ongoing services like your internet and things like that. All these people, that is every American, is subject to what's happening here, and they need to be protected. And we have instances where these things have actually impacted our lives in a negative way. I can't even remember the last time I went to a live show, actually, because of all the Ticketmaster stuff that was going on. So, which is really sad because I shouldn't have to sacrifice something like that. But here we are.
When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?